Hello everyone, this is Kathy Boyce from kathyboyce.com, where I do two things. I make online marketing simple and I also give it to you with no fluff. So I am here to give you the straight shots and as much honest education as I possibly can. Today what I want to talk to you about is I want to talk to you about the truth about blogging. There's a lot of talk going on these days on the internet about blogging and how to get started and how to make it easy and all of those things. And so there's some things that I want to make abundantly clear to anyone who is either blogging or thinking about blogging. And they are these things. The first thing is that when you start to blog, you need to understand that it should be something that you have a passion about. And I mean a real passion, something you're fired up about. And the reason for that is that you need to write about it every day for a very long time. And if it's not something that you are impassioned about, it will be something that drives you crazy, and you'll run out of steam, and you'll stop writing. The second thing is that you really need to be an expert about blogging, about your subject. In other words, what are you going to write about that is so full of rich content and understanding for other people that they come back to you over and over and over again and see you as an authority about the subject that you're talking about. And it could be, cooking with natural ingredients. It could be raising dogs. It could be parenting skills. It could be a nonprofit that you're especially taken with, or whatever, but you need to have a passion about it and be an expert at it. And then three, you need to be prepared for a long term process. Let me get my little pen working here. A long-term process. Because really what you have to understand is that when you blog, your content is going out into the internet where there are literally millions of other blogs going on all day long. Tons and tons and tons of stuff. And so for your stuff to be seen and then to learn to be respected and people to come to you and back to you over and over is a process that can take, I think the really short end would be 6 months, and it would probably be more like a year and a half. So you not only have to have passion and be an expert, but you need to be prepared for the long term, which means that you have to have some perseverance. You need to be able to say, you know what, I get that, and I am disciplined, and I can come every single day and write, even though nobody's paying attention. The fourth thing I want to say is that with a blog, there's two ways to get traffic. And one is what I call, for a lack of a better term, I just call it a tricky way. And that's doing all kinds of things with keywords and search engine optimization and all of those things, which basically it sort of tricks Google into thinking, wow, this is an authority site and lots of people are wanting this. And so they come. But the problem is that when they come and they see your article as one of the top ones on their Google search, it does not necessarily establish you as a long-term source that they come back to. The other way is what I just think of as a sort of an organic, intrinsic sort of worth. In other words, there are certain magazines I will always read. There are certain blogs that I will always read. There are certain emails that I will always read. And the reason is because I've learned to really know them and to trust them and believe that what they are going to give me is worth my time and my energy. So it can be tricky or it can be built on trust. And if it's built on trust, it takes a great deal of time. So what I would say is don't start blogging unless you are prepared for this kind of a process. And if you are, there are huge rewards A lot of people are making a ton of money on their blogs, but they did their work. And, if you're willing to put in a good year and a half or even two, you can easily be making, 100, 200 or more $1,000 a year off of your blog, but don't expect it to be an easy button and don't expect it to be fast and quick. So having said that, come to my website where I have lots more great videos and articles for your help. Kathy Boyce at kathyboyce.com, where I make online marketing simple and I give it to you with no fluff.